Hello, everyone. I hope traders and investors alike were green on Friday. We're going to take a few minutes and talk about, well, like things like option expiration this week. Then we're going to talk about the data, and then we're going to go straight to SVB, the possible Black Swan event that's getting ready to happen. We're going to talk about how it happened, why it happened, and then we're going to talk about how you can make money with this market environment that we are in right now. So this is one of the biggest data weeks that we have coming out before the FOMC meeting. Um, Please keep in mind that Biden's already come out and hinted to a decent CPI report. So Monday we don't have anything that's useful. Tuesday we do have the CPI report coming out at 8:30. On Wednesday we have PPI finals coming out at 8:30. We do have retail sales, and we also have a petroleum report coming out. On Thursday we have jobless claims. Friday we have consumer sentiment. So let's get right to the elephant in the room. I know this is what everybody wants to know about. On Thursday, we had this big down candle. They had a run. Uh, Friday, it was halted. Basically, what happened was one of the venture capitals started to withdraw money from their funds. They seen something, or from their account. They seen something that was fishy. So they started to draw all their money out. This created a shortfall for the bank. The bank had to then sell 20 billion in long-term mortgage treasuries, and that was about a 1.8 billion dollar loss. Now all these other venture capitals and even regular people started drawing their money out of the bank as fast as possible. So the FDIC had to step in and take over. So I do apologize if you own shares of this bank. The bank has been shut down. If you had money in this bank, I do apologize. We're waiting for a major announcement to come out now by the FDIC. There's a good chance they're going to be making a lot of things right, guaranteeing some of these long-term loans. They're even trying to facilitate a sale. Now, the bank may be broken up. They may be, JP Morgan may be getting these loans and getting this debt and getting that debt, but there is people out here buying this debt already. So, what about the companies like Roku and Roblex that have money, with inside of this bank in their accounts? Well, you have a company like Roblex, which is sitting on 1.4 billion in cash, so they're going to be fine. They're going to be able to make payroll and things like that, and continue on until the FDIC gets things straightened out. Is who this is really going to hurt is the smaller companies that have all their money tied up, and even individual people who have all their money tied up into this one bank, sitting possibly in one account, and the people who have over 250,000 in their accounts as well. So the next question is really, how can we make money with this? And that's really simple. We will keep our heads on a swivel. We will be tuned in to our news squawks. We're one of the best informed Discords, definitely one of the best, some of the best informed traders out there with built-in news feeds. So let's go to the charts. Let's see what assets we can follow this week, what assets we can trade this week to make money with, and what levels need to be taken out to help with our decision making, to see where we're going to place our money, when we're going to place our money, and how we're going to place our money. Let's go to the chart. So as of 4:50 p.m., we still have not heard any major news come out yet on the banks. We'll definitely be following. It's hard to believe that something's not going to come out before market open tomorrow, but we will definitely see what happens. So you can see our put to call ratio here from Friday at 123. Our oscillators dipped way down to a negative 368 on the NASDAQ. The New York Stock Exchange, we dipped down to a 307. So we are extremely oversold in the markets right now, which we know that. You can see SPX, we lost our trend line here. So we did close below that trend line, see where we open tomorrow. The futures, where the futures open at 6 p.m. Eastern time, that's going to be huge. Let's see what they open at. Bitcoin already had a reversal yesterday. Nice candle on that today. We'll see that in a minute. So, let's try not to be set so bearish automatically. Get in here. Let's play the action. By the way, just in case I haven't mentioned this yet, discipline is the key to success. So right now, we have to be disciplined in this market. Play the action. Play the signals that's given to us especially with any type of news event. Follow the signals. The market tells us where it wants to go. So we have our breadth chart here, and you can see breadth is negative. Our moving average is moving lower. You can see rates are pulling back, and that is because everybody's running into bonds right now. That's more of a flight to safety. It's not as a good of a thing as it appears to be. You can see the U.S. dollar, big gap down here. VIX, big spike, very nice move on the VIX here. We don't really, not really what we want to see. Crude, respecting this downtrend here, or respecting that rising trend line for now. You got Apple here. Apple is this is kind of double topish right here. Some would say yes, some would say no. You could have an even atom double top. We would like to see candle bodies up here, but technically drawing your box, draw your box from your candle body on your left hand side, candle body to the top of your wick, draw your box. You're looking for a wick slash or candle body to touch, go in, but not extend through. So if we look at it like that, we do have a double top. We do have a slight lower high here if we look at it in another way. So breaking this move would be, or breaking your the bottom of your valley here would be an entry for a move lower. Watch your 50. Obviously, we can play this right now if we get the right candle set up and we move lower. MACD's trying to pitch and roll over there. Definitely double topish, and we're going to see a lot of that. You can see Apple here intraday, pull back on Friday. Gold, you can see this little morning starish pattern down here. It's not textbook. We didn't gap, but we definitely do have the a pattern formation there. Nice move up. Got to clear that 50-day. Would keep an eye on gold. And you can see this is a form of a breadth chart. This lets us know how many stocks, what percentage of stocks are below or above their 50 or 200 moving average. And you can see in the New York Stock Exchange, only 44% are still holding their above their 200-day. Only 24% are still above their 50-day. For the S&P 500, only 43% are above their 50-day, and now only 15% are above their 200-day, 43% above their 200-day, and we have 17% above their 50. So that was a huge, very fast deterioration from holding up here in the 60% range and up here for the 50 and the 200. Very quick deterioration in the market, almost too quick. You can see advanced decline lines here have turned down. So there was some strength in that move down Friday, which we seen the move on volume. We had pretty good volume for Thursday and Friday. You can see AMC, we called this head and shoulders out, got a very nice move down to the 50. See where we act here at the 50. AMC, nice move down. Keep in mind, we're going to be seeing and hearing about a lot of names coming out that had money tied in, this, that, and everything else. We're seriously going to have to stay disciplined, keep our head on a swivel, and get in here and make the money. AMD, pretty choppy on Friday, but had nice range in those moves. And you can see Amazon here, we're still downtrending out of that head and shoulders, the upward sloping head and shoulders pattern. ARK, we broke out of that channel we talked about. If we can lose this channel, we're looking for a move down. So we got to move down, moving on, expanding volume right into a support level. We need to take that support level. I like this better below 36. Avi had an up day. This is called a bullish harami, a bullish inside bar. AMD's flagging on the daily right into the 9 here. This is when we start looking for a possible move. A lot of this is going to depend on the market. The market's destroying very nice looking charts on with this news coming out. So we can see AMD here on the weekly. We are holding our 50, still flagging, waiting on that 9 to catch up and help us push higher. So charts look, AMD looks decent. We know semis were stronger. Affirm, we were talked about this support level. We were looking for a move below it. We got that move down. See where Monday's candle, tomorrow morning's candle opens up at. See what kind of move we get in the morning. Affirm intraday, you can see the 2-day move down there as well. Amazon, you can see on Thursday we had a nice push at first, and you got a clear signal here to come down. And then Friday, very choppy at first, but we were able, you can see overall we were in a downtrend, put in lower lows. Amazon weekly, We've been bearish on Amazon, so we were just getting the move we were expecting there. Here, this is Apple weekly, trying to hold that 50-day, struggling with it. This nine's coming up, trying to help push us up. See what happens there. Boeing, Boeing's just got this tight action here. Nice little possible reversal candle on Friday. See what we get there. Uh, you can see Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin's weekly, trying to push that weekly candle back up. This is the daily. You can see the move here. This is a little, once again, morning starish candle. Not perfect. This is really a bullish engulfing right here because it engulfed the previous candle, which was a pin bar. You can see, even though this pin bar did not close on the highs, it closed on the lows. You can still see the bulls taking back. And then you can see yesterday's candle, nice bullish engulfing. Today's candle, a very strong bullish candle right into your daily nine. See how we look there in the morning. Boeing, tight action on Friday, very, very tight range. It did push at the end of the day. Citibank, you can see the spinning top here. You can see the struggles in this on Friday. Big fight there, moving on expanding volume. You can see the weekly candle, huge bearish engulfing candle, holding that weekly 50 and 20 right now for support. AI, we talked about these three candles, possible move down, fill in this gap. Got that move. Very nice chart there. Congratulations if you made any money on it. Chewy, you can see put in a lower low here. You can see your intraday action. You put in your low, lower high, lower low, clear downtrend. Not the easiest to trade. That's a day trader's dream, but for the trend trader, we struggle with that. CVX, we finally broke below. Did a short video on this, talked about this line here. We needed to break this line to move lower. Finally got that move, working its way lower. A CVX intraday, nice push up on 15-minute chart. Got a clear reversal signal here. Move down. Another nice push up. Clear reversal signal. Nice move down. We talk about these reversal signals daily, every day, constantly. Charge point, nice rounded top there. And we talk about those live while we are trading, so you can capitalize on those reversal signals. And you can see Chewy here. Looks like it closed a little bit below that daily 200. Where that opens in the morning is going to be important. If it opens up below that 200, we're looking for a move down. If it remains above that 200, then we need to see a move back below that 200 before we go short. You can see coin here finally broke out of the symmetrical triangle to the downside, below that daily 50 now. Consumer staples respecting this downtrend, working lower. We're still waiting for that move down to the bottom. DraftKings, you do have a lower high here, but DraftKings is holding in very well considering what's going on in the markets here. MACD is bearish. We could see, if we lose this 20, we could see a move down to the 50. Right now, we do have a lower high, so we could easily look at this as a 1, 2, 3, break below your bottom of your valley, which was pivot point 2. Look for a move down. We spent a lot of time talking about the 1, 2, 3 reversal. So hopefully you've been keeping up on the videos, short videos and everything, so you know what's going on there. Lily, we're putting in this double bottom here. You have a small double bottom. Breaking this resistance level right here would be a confirmation to go in long. Now, you need to confirm over that support level, and you got your daily 20 up there. That would be your next level of resistance. You can see Friday's candle made that move and then got rejected. Still money there to be made as long as you're on your toes and you have your head on a swivel. XLE coming down to your daily 200, still trading within that channel. That would have been a good opportunity last week as well. We knew we were at the top of the channel. We figured, we're either going to take it out or we're going to move lower. We got the signal saying that we were moving lower. You got Google. Google's working its way lower, back below all your major moving averages. That MACD looks like it wants to roll over. GameStop, I know everybody made money on this one. So we had this head and shoulders pattern. This is barely a head and shoulders pattern. You want to be in an uptrend, very small uptrend here. But we had the formation, and we broke out flag. This is not actually a flag because you have to have a flagpole to technically be a flag. But we broke out, kind of flagged and retested our levels, our neckline, and then moved lower. That was a textbook play there. I'm sure everybody made money on it. GE. GE's chart is holding in very well. We do have this gap up here, so we have gap support. See if we can hold that gap, let that 9 catch up, and then see if we can push. Chart's unbelievable in these market in this environment. IWM, you can see the move lower on Thursday and Friday. And Intel, this was another play. I'm sure everybody made money on this one. This one was very easy, textbook. The 1, 2, 3 reversal, very easy money play there. I know everybody got some of that. See if we can get follow through on that candle from Friday. We did a short on the Qs. You got a possible, well, you got a descending triangle. Then you also have a 1, 2, 3 reversal. We're looking for to breach the neckline. Go watch the short we just put out yesterday on that. It's a could possibly be a very easy money play. Qs here in a downtrend, working lower. You can see the Qs on the weekly. We are still above this weekly downtrend, but we're losing our weekly moving averages. We still have our 20 and 200 down here. Very strong bearish candle last week. Lemonade. This was another textbook play. I'm sure everybody made money on this one as well. You do have a long-legged doji down here on volume, so that could be a signal here. Maybe, just maybe, looking for a move up. We need to get back above the support level here. By the way, a price target was hit. And Moderna's coming down here. Watch for support here. If we can roll down, we can move below these candles, I'm bearish. Got to be above that 9 to be bullish. That daily 9. Not enough room there to make money to the upside without getting above that 9. You can see this nice intraday push right into your 15-minute 200 and then rejected. So nice move on Friday early. MU also had a nice move here early. Once again, your 15-minute 200 was resistance there. Macy's moving lower here. We did take out the daily 200 and close below that. You see that nice gap down there, give you a good clear signal. Moderna, we broke out this little symmetrical triangle or 1, 2, 3 reversal. It's one of the simplest patterns I can give you to make money with. Either way, we broke down. We've come into a previous level of support. At this point, we need to open up or move below. Open up below or move below that previous level of support. Would like to see it hang out, wait for the 9 to catch up. Merck's holding in well considering what's going on in the market. Don't know if what's happening right now will affect Merck. It's definitely one to keep an eye on. You can draw this trend line here right across the bottom. If we move below that, we're looking for a move lower. Meta, we had a nice move up. We never got the gap fill. We did work our way into the gap. We did try to push back up. Now it closed below your weekly or your daily 9. Got to watch your daily 20. It's not really where I want to be. So we closed right in between 2 moving averages. I need to see what happens in the morning. The way Bitcoin's up, with the Fed fund rate right now, or the futures. Basically, they bet on the futures. Right now, futures, the bet looks like it's probably going to be flat. That could change to up. We get the right news. Bitcoin is surprisingly up, and I think that's worth keeping an eye on. You can see Meta here after hours. Meta had a nice push after hours. Not sure why, but we'll keep an eye on that one. Very nice push there after hours. MU, bearish below the support level, bullish above that daily 9. Microsoft, once again, setting a possible 1, 2, 3 reversal. I'm looking at it below that 50. I'm bearish. If we lose the 50, then I want to take out these candles in the valley here, the bottom of these candles before it push back up. I prefer to be below that. Microsoft intraday, you can see this gap up here and then just ripped right back down, opened up, kind of hit a wall there, very tower topish, and then worked its way lower. Microsoft intraday, we lost a 50, we lost a 9. You still got your weekly 20 down there that may or may not act as a support level if we continue lower. NVIDIA starting to break apart as well. We lost a daily 9. Your daily 20 is support. That's above the daily 9, bullish below that daily 20, bearish, stuck in between them, no trade. It's really that simple. NVIDIA, You can see we put in some support down here. So watch your intraday charts. You need your previous day's highs and lows are always very important. You need to take out your previous day. You need to take out Friday's low, and then you can look for a move lower. Nvidia weekly starting to turn bearish there as well. And the Nasdaq, you can see a nice big move down here below all the daily moving averages. Watch for support in your channel there. Netflix. Netflix has moved into a support level here. We've got a big move down on this one. This support level is confirmed by a volume shelf over here. So let's see what happens. You can see we tried to push back. The bulls tried to push it back up a little bit, close it up back above that support level. See how we open tomorrow and how we act off that support. Uh, Look for a move. If we do push up, look for a move off that 9 for a move down. Palantir, we had this small move up, put in this little tower topish here. You got your larger candles, you got your move down. Kind of looking head and shoulders there if I took that diamond off. Pendleton's still trading in this descending channel, bearish below. Plug. So plug, we had a head and shoulders pattern here. Then we talked about this little bear flag last week, how we were flagging back in. Nice retest of the 9 right there with a nice move lower. That play was another very, very good play. Qs here. The Qs struggling to hold the monthly 9. Roblex. Now, Roblex is one of the companies that this SPV, the Silicon Valley Bank, uh, they have money invested there or have money held there. Let's put it that way. So we need to watch the action on this chart tomorrow. A lot of these companies will be fine. They're holding enough cash to get by. It's the smaller companies that are not. But that does not mean that people won't overreact. So we need to be paying attention on the reaction of all these names that are coming out. We're going to be hearing a lot more names coming out that have money held within this bank or have loans within this bank or have agreements with this bank, have contracts with this bank, have mortgages with this bank. We're going to be hearing a lot of stuff coming out in the next few days. SPX, big move down here as well on the daily. The diamond, you can see the lower high set up here, breaking your valley here, your support level. Nice move down. You can see big volume here, cash flowing out of the diamond as well. That's not a good sign. You can see the weekly chart. You can see the cash changing. Big move down, close below all your weekly moving averages on Friday. Bearish MACD on the weekly. SPY weekly chart. We're losing our good MACD here. We had a nice MACD. We're losing it. You can see the money coming out. Moving on volume on Friday. Had a good volume day. Unfortunately, it was bearish volume, but we had a good volume day. Very good day Friday of trading. I mean, just absolutely awesome. And you can see the daily chart here. This is our downtrend we were watching. We did get above it. You can see the higher low, the 1, 2, 3 reversal setup right there, moving lower, moving on, expanding volume on Friday. This is the SPY monthly chart. We have lost. We were holding the monthly 9. We have lost that. It's not a good sign. The month is not over with yet, obviously. And the SPY, again, we've already talked about the SPY daily. Intraday, you can see the wild moves here. Intraday charts, we tried to push and sold right back off. What an awesome day of trading. Just an awesome day. Square, your daily 200 is support there. Tesla intraday, you can see struggling here with pre-market levels. That's why pre-market levels are so important. I know a lot of people, not everybody trades with them. A lot of people say don't use them. I suggest using them. And because, well, you can see right there, resistance, and you could have had a plan A, plan B off of that level. XLK, you can see the same setup here that we have on the Qs, the 1, 2, 3 reversal. Can draw this out as descending triangle as well. Either way you want to look at it, it's bearish below these candles. Below that green candle, we move below that. In this case, since the 50 is so close, want to be disciplined and patient and wait for a move below that 50. We're looking for a move down, and in tech. We got Tesla here on the weekly. There was a short video that I put out talking about a possible rounded top forming. So this move down on Tesla should not surprise anyone. You can see the rounded top, forming here on the daily as well. And I'm sure people were able to capitalize on that as well. You can see SMH here. This is the semiconductor sector. Looking a little bear flaggish here, trading in this little ascending channel, testing this resistance level. As strong as the semis looked, they're definitely losing it and breaking apart now. So below that trend line, we're looking for a move down. Watch your daily 50 for support level. SMH is tradable. If you don't know what semi to trade, you can trade SMH or SOXL. Watch options liquidity anytime you trade a name that's not a major player in the market. So XLF, you can see 4 days of bearish volume there. You can see the selling pressure, see the move down. We're below all the daily moving averages there. ExxonMobil still trading in that descending channel. TLT, you can see the gap up and a huge move on Friday, gapped up over the 50. Watch your daily 200 for resistance. Seeing money coming back into bonds, moving on volume. Got a nice MACD here showing a ton of relative strength. It's a nice looking chart. This is no other than just a fear and a fight, fight or flight. They're running into bonds, dropping, selling stuff. It's not a healthy move into bonds. It's a fearful move into bonds. You can see IWM on the weekly chart, a huge move down here. We closed below your weekly 200, so the last place we want to be. IWM daily closed back below that daily 200, moving on expanding volume, big volume there. And that's not surprisingly knowing that regional banks were getting sold. And let's not forget, we got evidence of them making a run on First Republic. We got video footage from a friend who videoing people who making a run on the ATMs at the First Republic. So we could be seeing some trouble there as well. Let's also keep in mind that we've seen very, very heavy insider buying coming in for small band corps on Friday. We have a special meeting tomorrow. There's a lot going on this week. It's simply this can, all right, these kind of environments and opportunities can provide life-changing opportunities in the market, but you have to keep your head on a swivel at this point. Follow the news, follow the signals that the market's giving us. Be disciplined. Let's get in here. Let's kill it tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in the trading.